all lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
I need to have another one of these.
Amen, amen.
Gee. I kind of.
This is way over the edge. Like we it's not even over the edge. We died already.
This is beyond the event horizon. Like we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah, we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah.
Boy, you looking like a milk dud. Nigga thought he was Michael Jordan. Boy, you looking like Blank Man. Boy, you looking like Lil Bill.
How you die does not redeem how you lived. You do not become a hero in your death when you are a weapon of the enemy in your life.
Well, negotiations, right? Politics.
And we're out of time. So you.
Another 8, maybe 6. So one of these posts that I found was from this person, shoe on head, whatever. And if you take care of this right here, this is Sarah Stock. She's one of these conservatives. I think she over there with that punk ass Elijah Schaeffer. And she posted this picture saying, I won, which is an engagement ring. So she got engaged. Great for her. This Emily Saves America person comes back around. Now she MAGA and actually got more engagement than the original post by saying the ring size dead. So she's going in on the woman's ring size. Now, for those in the trenches or those who've been married, especially you females, you know that sometimes it's not always the size of the ring, but the simple fact that you thought about spending the rest of your life with that person and you want to build a legacy. Most times, the chick doesn't care about the ring because you can always upgrade after 10 years. They didn't care about that because there was an agenda with old Emily Saves America. And unfortunately, Charlie Kirk at Turning Point USA caught a lot of strays. So this person named Morgan Ariel came in and said, "You give it up for free, ho. Might want to sit this one out." Emily Saves USA. So Emily comes back on her and says, "Morgan, your baby daddy abandoned you. You're raising a bastard child, but yet somehow, somewhere you think you're better than me or anyone on this app. You gave it up for free, got left in the dust, and now post rage bait on X to supplement the inadequacies of your monthly child support payment. And they call black women messy." Let me tell y'all something, black women. Black women, put on your sundresses and go outside and dance for me one time. Enjoy the sun that fuels your beautiful skins.
Hey, y'all, Gravity, any day above ground living. I hope you're having a fantastic start to your Wednesday. You know what happened when it's Wednesday. You got to go out and hump something. That's right. We got to talk about this today. Me doing that live just validated everything you're going to hear later. Elijah Schaeffer, you know, the dude who sat up there for years trying to be anti-black until his mama died and the whole internet roasted his ass. The legendary memes, even Halle Bailey's baby daddy got in on it. Yeah. He finally filed for divorce from his old lady because she found out that he was going to these Turning Point USA functions and he was smashing Sarah Stock, who just recently got married. We got to talk about that. We got to talk about Trump lying. Yes, we got to talk about that in regards to Epstein. We got to talk about the Melania movie. We're going to give MAGA a nice little message today. We're going to explain to them why you shouldn't be so happy that you made, what, $7-8 million in an opening weekend. We're going to explain it to them. We won't be here long, so I have things to do. But before we get into all that, let's see who's in the building. Don P, hello. GDS, hello. Wallow J, hello. Sybil, hello. Cosma, hello. SD Johnson, hello. Reparations Nation, hello. Reginald, hello. And for those who haven't said anything in the live chat or the comments, hello. So we're going to be looking at some videos, I think. Yeah, we might be looking at some videos. So let's get the customary house clean out the way.
Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Now go.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
All right, let me get this out the way. Trump over here lying about Epstein. We're going to explain why this message is hollow. So let's begin.
Get to work!
Jeffrey Epstein, I have nothing to do with that. I have nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein. And in fact, if you look at the DOJ, they announced, they released 3 million pages. It's like this is all they're supposed to be doing. And frankly, the DOJ, I think, should just say, we have other things to do, because that whole thing has turned out, I mean, other than Bill Clinton and, Bill Gates and lots of people there are a lot of questions about it, but nothing on me. But it was even sort of better than that, because they found that Jeffrey Epstein and this sleazebag writer named Michael Wolff were conspiring against Donald Trump to lose the election. So Epstein was conspiring with a writer for me to lose the election. So right there, you know that I had nothing to do with this guy. But yeah, it's a terrible thing. The amount of time that's being wasted. You know, when Epstein was alive, like 10 years ago, nobody cared about it. But they're only doing it. But now it's really hitting back on them because Bill Clinton is such a big part of it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to. Jesus Christ, sir, you're the one that campaigned on this, or did you forget? You're the one who sat in front of Aiden Ross and said you were going to release these files. Why did you say that? Oh, let me guess. Them fools over there gonna tell you that he never said that. Oh, okay. All right. Well, there you go, sir. I know you're getting up there in age, so maybe your memory starts fading. You probably don't eat enough fish, omega-3s and all that. Yeah, you campaigned on releasing these files because you said you wanted transparency in the country. Yeah. Then people had to go to court to force you to release it. Then it went quiet. Y'all start talking about Pam Bondi gotta go, Cash gotta go. Then all of a sudden on a weekend, right before they shut down partially, they released the rest of it. I know what it was. You guys didn't have enough Hollywood people in there to justify the release. We know this. And there's other people that know this as well. Just so we can help you show how much of a worldwide thing this has become.
We know this. The Chinese know that we know. But we make believe that we don't know, and the Chinese make believe that they believe that we don't know, but know that we know. Everybody knows.
This is the problem. You do not, I repeat, you do not make promises you can't keep. Just like your grocery prices promise. But that's okay. You don't have to shop for groceries because the American people pay for your groceries. But that's okay. I just wanted to show y'all that really quickly, get that out the way. Let's now talk about this Melania movie, documentary, whatever you want to call it. MAGA sat up there and they were all giddy about it. Yes, they were. They told you how great it was. Even though most of them never saw it. But, you let them tell it. They were in the movie theaters with everybody. They bought the $13 small bag of popcorn with the $45 drink. And Trump didn't have enough sway to make at least a collectible popcorn tin. One of her hats or something. They missed a lot. They missed a lot. But I just find it funny that they're out here trying to tout this as some great win, over $8 million. When they did something way back in the day that, kind of put them in a situation where they're going to have a lot of time to explain, especially after this week, when you get the second week numbers and they fall off a effing cliff. You don't believe me. Figured you didn't.
Let me go here. There's a growing concern.
So y'all see this post from Donald Trump, January 26th. Melania, the movie is a must watch. Get your tickets today. Selling out fast. Shilling. Okay. We'll get to this in 1 second. This was funny. MAGA. I know y'all got bent out of shape over this video, Midas Touch went to a movie theater to fact check the documentary. I know y'all got mad. I saw some posts about it. We're going to look at it. We may do a real live fact check in a minute, but let's see what they talking about.
Get to work! What did you just tell me you said?
I mean, they're saying that people are paying for, they're paying people to watch the movie, so it's pretty empty.
They're paying people to watch the movie. Now, I did a cursory search last week of this movie theater, of this documentary, I'm sorry. And 2 movie theaters that were within, I want to say, like 3 to 4 miles of my place weren't watching it. If you wanted to watch this and you lived by me, you'd have to go all the way into the city. They were playing it at, and just for full disclosure, these were AMC theaters, but you had to go all the way to downtown over by Atlantic Station to watch this. They had another one called Parkway Point. I think it's a little further up, like when you're going towards Cobb County. Now, I'm not saying that people didn't watch this, because I did see some theaters, they had it and people were buying the seats, but this also calls into question, were you paying people to go watch this? Because we did see some posts where people were getting paid $50 if they stayed for the whole thing. So let's continue.
Wow. That sounds like evidence of fraud. Secret Service Sam here for the Midas Touch Network, and I am so excited because I am here outside the theater in Pasadena. This is the entertainment capital of the world, and I am here to see the Melania movie. Is this fraud? I'm not sure. It's packed. Patriot Secret Service Sam here outside the Regal in downtown LA to see my final showing of Melania the Bomb. I mean, the movie. That guy just told me they've actually paid people to come see this movie. But
wait a minute, they actually have a 10? Holy shit, I was wrong. They actually have a 10. But look at Amazon and MGM putting out the money for this. Look at that.
The limited popcorn.
It's still not a hat, though.
Check this one out. I'm sitting in row F8, F for fraud. And I've been told I'm the only person in this showing. Now, this is laughable. There is just, they don't even have like a proper sign. Never seen anybody talk about their mom's death with such little emotion. He just told Melania that he won and she didn't give a shit at all. Dear G, how are you? Nice story about J.E. and the New York Mag.
Those are some nice looking seats, though. I ain't gonna lie.
You look great on the picture. I know you are very busy flying all over the world. I've never seen so many people in a movie theater. How was Palm Beach? I cannot wait to go down. Give me a call when you are back in New York. Have a great time. Love, Melania. This is the best, most emptiest theater I've ever been in. This is great. I've never been able to stand in the front row of a movie. Nobody's asking me to sit down. This is great. Have you ever watched a movie this close? Is anybody in here?
Why is he crawling on that dirty ass carpet? And took him about 2 minutes. He reverted back to his European ways.
Great. Have you ever watched a movie this close? Is anybody in here? Give me.
Sir, you don't know what's in that carpet. They might have the next pandemic in there, and you had the nerve to put your hands on there. You probably didn't wash your hands. You probably put it right back in that popcorn tin. You nasty motherfucker, you. Keep going.
An E. Give me a P. Give me an S. Give me a T. Give me an E. Give me an I. Give me an N. What's that spell? Epstein file. That is fraud. That is fraud. Nobody is in there. It was just me. Hey guys, how you doing? That Melania movie is terrible. Don't go see it, guys. Do not.
All right. So there's his video. Let's see what MAGA talking about. He mad. Did he really expect more of a turnout in libtard LA? Well, here's the thing. You had it in Florida and people didn't turn out. You had it in Georgia, people really didn't turn out. Tennessee too. Texas. Yeah. Where y'all at? You still paid for it though. Okay. He paid for it. And I'm sure I don't even know how much they charge out there in California. Probably $26.49. I ain't sure, but okay. He gave Trump. So technically, Trump got a dance for him for $27. Gross. Don't talk with your mouth full. Remember back when people used to bootleg movies? Melania would have been the least bootleg movie worldwide. But the reason why I showed this was for a reason. MAGA, why didn't you go outside for y'all's people? That's the first lady, right? Y'all say she's the most beautiful first lady of all time. Even better than Jackie. Even better than throat goat Nancy Reagan. Where were your disciples of media to go on their programs and buy ad space and say, go out there and watch the Melania movie? Why didn't they buy tickets, buy out these theaters? They got money, right? They always tell you, oh, they're independent journalists, but you guys are going on their channels, giving them hella super chats and super stickers and paying money and putting money on their Cash Apps and their Venmos and PayPals. Why didn't you guys go out there and buy theaters? Matt Walsh, why didn't you buy the theater? You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's have fun. Let's look up these MAGA idiots and let them see it. Because there's one person in particular that I want to show you. Let's start with Matt Walsh. Let's see. Let's see if he did a review. I'm actually surprised he didn't. We're looking. You see how I put Melania, Matt Walsh? I'm looking. I don't see any review. Matt Walsh, why didn't you review the Melania movie? I mean, you did Sonic 3. Let's check your YouTube. Now, that movie came out last week, right? Cool. We're going to look. Talked 2 hours ago talking about Roger Goodell. If you want the NFL to become more diverse, make it less black. Oh, okay. All right. We're looking, right? 12. We're down 16. No Melania movie review, sir. Maybe it's in this one. We're not gonna click it because he probably doesn't have it as chapters. We're looking. He didn't even get an early access. Huh. Interesting. No. Let's look up Tatum Tots. The last time he mentioned her was 5 months ago. I don't believe that. Trevor Noah, who cares? It'll be worse than 9/11. Oh, okay. All right. That's an interview. Let's go to videos. Let's see. Remember, movie came out last week, so we're looking. Nothing? That's interesting. Nothing. No movie review? You don't think it would have gotten you 6-digit views? Come on now. Views going down. Interesting. Who else can we put up here? Let's look up April Chapman, who I'm going to rip apart tomorrow. Let's see if she reviewed it. Nothing? Her page is not even coming up. Huh? You had the left review it and you didn't say anything? Come on now, people. Where's Tim Pool? I'm sure he got plenty of time. He don't stream till nighttime. I'm sure he went to go get it. Wait, what? Nothing? Tim Pool, come on now. Now, this might be a lie, sir. You didn't review it. You got a whole team. You could have had somebody go in there for you and lie. Let's see. They want us dead. This is what he put. They want us dead. Who is us, sir? Nothing. Nothing. Huh. MAGA. This is not good. This is not good. Let's see. Maybe Daily Wire did it. Let's see Daily Wire. Melania is a hater. Okay. Huh. Let's see. Let's go to videos. The last good film. They were close. They were the closest. You put The Dark Knight as the last good film. I really want, you know what? I don't even want to look. I don't want to look. Nothing? No Melania review. Huh. Where's Ben? Let's see what Ben got. If he can review WAP and the Barbie movie, he can review this movie. Documentary. I'm going to stop calling it a movie. Click, you bastard. I hope y'all see my point. Views are down. Huh? Okay. But when I told somebody this the other day that them ink YouTubers are down, they said I was crazy. Okay. Let's look. We're looking. Remember, it came out last week. No review? Huh. Huh. I hope this illustrates the point. They don't care about that woman. It's a grift. They want to do it to quote unquote own the libs. But the reason why I said earlier that this was all lies, people did a little bit of investigation. Yes, they did. And they came to a conclusion. Like we said, they're out here buying tickets, but it might be even worse than we thought.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
So I found this on Daily Beast. So it says, Melania's movie shows signs of bulk buying to boost box office. Let's see what they're talking about. Melania did better at the box office than some prognosticators expected. Now, one industry expert is claiming ticket sales have been intentionally bolstered through possibly nefarious means. Amazon MGM's $75 million documentary about the First Lady made $7 million on its opening weekend, eliciting both gloating headlines and skepticism. Many have already touted Melania, which traces the First Lady's activities in the days leading up to her husband's 2025 inauguration, as a success. But according to box office expert and former IndieWire editor Tom Bregerman, there are signs of fake ticket sales in order to inflate the earnings associated with the documentary. He raised the possibility that tickets were bought in bulk and handed out to audiences or not handed out at all. Now that's not that rare of an occurrence. We have heard this before, but it's just funny that they openly came out and said that they were paying people to watch it. These allegations were made in Bregman's Substack and reported on by Puck writer Matthew Baloney in his newsletter about Hollywood Empowered. Baloney said that Amazon and cinema groups AMC and Regal told them that they did not experience unusual block purchases of tickets for the film. The theater chains might not necessarily know, of course, Baloney reported. And veteran box office tracker Tom Bruggerman noticed on his Substack that industry sources say there were signs that blocks of tickets were purchased for the weekend, then distributed to senior citizen homes. I thought he had the young vote. Wait a minute. I was told, and were we not told, that Trump and them got the Gen Z vote? Matt Van Swole and Nick Adams over here lying on X, talking about they went to the movie theater and young girls were going to go see something else, and they offered them tickets to go watch Melania. I thought they had the young vote. Senior citizen homes? So they got to get on the bus to go watch this. They're going to fall asleep within 10 minutes. The previews are like 30. Yeah, all right. Republican activists. Okay. Other interested parties for free to help boost audiences. Bruggerman dissected box office sales for Melania, noting an uptick in ticket purchases last Wednesday, 2 days before the film was set to release in theaters. Prior to its release, Melania Trump's project was expected to perform abysmally in cinemas worldwide. That'd be funny. We find out they took tax money to do this. According to Bruggerman, there was some outside group ticket buy-in that helped elevate the film's performance. He caveated that the documentation on these claims is sketchy. But industry sources say there were signs that blocks of tickets were purchased for the weekend and distributed to senior citizens' homes. Republican activists, other interested parties to help boost audience, and continue adding that we may never know. The Daily Beast has reached out to Bruggerman, Amazon, and Melania Trump's representatives for comment. The claims follow a viral Craigslist ad offering free tickets at $50 to watch the Melania documentary at any theater in Boston. Must remain in seats for entirety of film, read the ad posted on January 28th. After gaining traction and backlash on social media, the listing was removed. The anonymous creators behind the proposition updated the live Craigslist page, explaining what appeared to be trolling satire. We had an incredible response to this offer, and we're excited to provide true American patriots the opportunity to attend the best documentary ever created while providing some much needed relief for Biden's economy. Y'all hate shit. However, due to widespread coverage and backlash surrounding this offer in the fake news media, counsel has advised us that proceeding would run afoul of campaign finance laws. Considering the funding of the film by Amazon, we were shocked to hear this, but cannot take the risk. This update also included a note saying, on the bright side, this incredible film is now sold out everywhere with box office success like no one has ever seen. Another move to push ticket sales reportedly came from the National Faith Advisory Board, a faith coalition led by Trump advisor Paula White came. There we go. The coalition allegedly sent emails promoting Melania, encouraging bulk sales for the film, according to an investigation by Midas News. The board included a link to purchase individual tickets, but a group of tickets and private screenings were additionally offered, the publication reported. Amazon MGM Studios chief of domestic distribution, Kevin Wilson, told The Hollywood Reporter that Melania saw a strong start and positive audience response. We found out was a lie, and that early box office sales exceeded our expectations. The film sales have made the best opening for a non-musical documentary in the last decade. Okay. Those are because they were circulating some picture around saying that the tomato meter was 7%, but the audience review was 99%. But then when you go down a little bit, it says unusual activity, but they never highlighted that part. But you know, it's MAGA, they don't read or research, so they wouldn't know what that meant. The film outperformed expectations during its opening weekend, drawing in a primary audience of older white women. I thought they had the young vote. I'm going to keep repeating this. Older white women. So we're talking about over 40. Okay. As noted by NPR, the audience was 75% white, 70% women, and 72% aged 55 and over. So I was even wrong. They got the Golden Girls. Thank you for being a fraud. Dallas, Orlando, Tampa, Phoenix, Houston, Atlanta, and West Palm Beach were hotspots for the documentary. All red states. Phoenix is more purple, but you know. The reported success of Melania comes amid a flurry of negative reviews. On Rotten Tomatoes has a critic score of 6%, while boasting a score of overwhelmingly dislike on Metacritic. And with a total budget of $75 million, including $35 million for marketing, it's still a long way from recouping its costs. Shit. Now, I brought this up for a reason. Remember how MAGA and them right-wingers always run around talking about everything woke in the movie theaters, everything that's coming out of Hollywood is slop, it's woke. Everything coming out of Hollywood is slop, it's woke. They race swapping everything, it's woke. I hope they realize, but again, they're dumb because they don't read or research. Amazon is part of Hollywood.
Yo, fuck nuts.
Hey, you fuck nuts. Amazon is part of Hollywood. You know, I know Jeff Bezos gave Trump money for his election. They're Hollywood.
Yo, fuck nuts.
Come here, fuck nuts. Y'all are sitting there touting a documentary created in Hollywood, thinking it's going to slant to the right. And y'all didn't even go out there and support it.
Yo, fuck nuts.
Come here, fuck nuts. Do you understand what you're saying? Metro Golden Mayor, that is a shell of what it used to be. When they had John Wayne shooting Indians. Y'all, the tickets don't cost that much. They really don't. They were, when I was looking them up on AMC, if you go to the matinees, they were giving 20% off. Y'all could have went and saw this. Your kids were still in school. You could have went. They had showings at like 10 a.m. You could have went and done the review. Y'all didn't even go. Geeks and Gamers didn't even go. Let me go confirm that. They over there bitching about what the 16th in said about them. Last time I looked. Let me look. They didn't even say anything about the Melania movie. And they known for just going, buying movies, buy movie tickets, and then walking out in like 10 minutes. You couldn't do that? Look, okay, so they mentioned the things afterwards. This was 3 days ago. Where's your review? Why didn't you go see it? I know there weren't no hedgehogs and Italian dudes speaking Japanese that you could have went to go see. Where is it? Huh? You worried about He-Man? Look at these views. 24,000 Geeks and Gamers. What happened to you, sir? Where y'all at? No review? Nothing. Huh. Look, YouTuber embarrasses Hollywood with massive box office success. Geeks and Gamers. Can I say something to you?
Yo, fuck nuts.
Hey, fuck nuts. You do realize that Iron Lung destroyed Melania too, right? So you're inadvertently dissing her too. I say that again. This YouTuber created a movie that took money out of her pocket. By the way, yes, he funded this, but you know what? I'm going to save that for another day because, of course, again, they don't read or research. What if I told you that this guy got money from Hollywood to film this? But I'm going to show y'all that another day. I'll do an upload on that just to show it to them because, you know, they're dumb. But again, a YouTuber by himself with a little bit of money from Hollywood, boom, took money out of something that took $75 million to create. By the way, we laugh again. What has happened to your earnings? Your views are down almost half, but okay. So we say in unison, all right, we got that out the way. Now let's get to the show. The main event. Elijah Schaeffer, we know him well. As we said in the opening, he tries to be anti-black. Now he's on this anti-Indian rant. He's going after Vivek, softened in Japanese cake, which is fine, whatever. We don't give a shit. Your old lady left you. What is it with these right-wingers all of a sudden? Now their old lady is getting tired. I guess the money ain't good enough for them to stay. That piece of shit lost his wife and his kids. They filed for divorce. Why? Well, he did it. Why? It came out, what you heard in the beginning, Sarah Stock and him were fucking. They were going to CPAC. They were going to Turning Point USA and Fest. They were going to these other right-wing conferences. They were shacking up. They were hooking up. And I guess she must have said, yo, I'm done with this. So to save face, he filed for quote unquote divorce to make himself try to be the baby face. And did you think it worked? Nope. Because guess what he did in lieu of finding out that he was going to get divorced? You wouldn't believe it if I told you.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Do you see what he did? That man went on an unhinged rant talking about people kidnapped his wife and kids. I know you don't believe me. I figured you didn't. Yes, he blamed the government for taking his kids and his old lady. People were saying he had that good coke. Let's read. Who is Elijah Schaeffer? Sarah Stock scandal explored as deleted tweets controversy sparks concern over missing wife and kids. Elijah Schaeffer is going viral over his ex rant. He is a right-wing political commentator, podcaster, internet personality, and journalist. You notice how they said internet personality. Don't nobody know this guy off the internet. And I keep telling these right-wingers this. Don't nobody know y'all off this internet. You can go on Fox News as many times as you want. They don't give a shit. Look how many times Candace Owens been on Fox News and don't nobody know her. She could pass motherfuckers on the street. Nobody would know who she was. She just looked like any regular black girl who hates black people. But, you know, there's another. Schaeffer is also known to be one of the people who stormed the Capitol on January 6, 2021. In a series of now deleted tweets, Elijah claimed his wife and kids supposedly went missing and he was allegedly being framed for serious targeted federal crimes by the FBI. He noted that someone planted drugs in his home. The podcaster said he was not suicidal and someone kidnapped his wife and kids and took his money. Hours later, he tweeted again This time saying his stolen car was found by U.S. Customs and claimed to be a victim of gun theft. Elijah also said that he had proof that someone in his inner circle framed him in an international probe. This is what he said. So these are the tweets. Would you like to see the tweets? The tweets are hilarious. So this Abby Libby person said, these are his deleted posts. I have a horrible suspicion that Elijah Schaeffer has deleted his family with the gun he claims is stolen. I feel sick. Tell me I'm reading this wrong. So here's the first one. I do not know where my wife and kids are, and I cannot get a hold of them. They are filed as missing persons. They have gone missing. Last enforcement, I'm thinking he meant to say law enforcement, confirmed someone in my household set me up. They planted drugs and said I was a criminal. This will be a public trial by the FBI. Okay. How the hell did they? So you filed them as a missing report, missing persons, right? Which I'm sure 24 hours did not pass by yet. 2, they already had confirmation that somebody in the house set you up. And the FBI is involved. That quick. Which I'm pretty sure you can't go up that high unless somebody knows who you are and they have to take an interest. And trust me, the FBI would have come out already and said that they were actively taking over this investigation. But okay, here's the second one. I am a victim of serious targeted felony crimes. I am not suicidal. They have kidnapped my family. They have stolen my money. I will bring justice. I need the public to know. I am in Virginia. The government is aware. I believe the FBI is trying to destroy my life and delete me. I tell you that coke is good. Yes, Sarah Stock is the ultra Christian conservative. And you will see how ultra Christian conservative she is in a few minutes. Netizens were apparently surprised and they began speculating and theorizing. Ex-users claimed that the MAGA influencer allegedly deleted his wife and kids and was reportedly trying to convince people that he is innocent. Some even called the deleted tweets Elijah Schaeffer's alleged drug-induced rant. However, he denied the rumor, saying that he's a father and he does not do drugs unless you go to one of them conferences where it's abound. But okay. Meanwhile, some netizens started bringing up the influencer's alleged relationship with Sarah Stock, a reporter at Rift TV, Elijah Schaeffer's company. For the unversed, Sarah is a conservative internet personality who's also a political commentator, street interviewer, debater, and contributor for Rift TV. Again, another person that you would pass on the street and didn't even realize it was her. An ex-colleague at Rift TV told ex-user Milo Yiannopoulos that the two allegedly started their relationship in February 2025 at the Conservative Political Action Conference, or CPAC. The rumored relationship lasted for 6 months, and Sarah got married to her boyfriend. The ex-colleague also claimed that Stock reportedly had a few pregnancy scares and supposedly got at least one abortion.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
I thought you right-wingers, you Christian conservatives, y'all don't do abortions. Another case of the white birth rate falling.
You want some more?
We might have more later. The ex-colleague, oh, you just read that. While discussing Schaeffer's alleged affair, Milo briefly shared that he's convinced that the podcaster's wife and children are fine. The ex-user also showed that Elijah's wife filed for divorce in January 2026 in Texas, and afterwards he filed in Florida. So she started it. Texas. And we know the Texas rules about divorce. We're not going to go there today. Milo and the controversial influencer even talked in DMs, and Yiannopoulos advised him to take good care of his wife. In a different tweet, Milo attacked Elijah Schaeffer, calling him a derelict, frightening, and neglectful husband and father. See what I be telling y'all about them folk? What Amazing Lucas also told y'all about them folk? They be in the DMs acting like friends, and then they get outside and start hating on each other. for engagement. Yeah. The Rift TV CEO responded to a netizen who discussed his wife and kids' murder theory. Elijah Schaeffer said that he would never harm anyone as he is not a violent person. You mean the same dude who used to tweet that he would knock out black people? Oh, okay. All right. Seriously, this is defamatory. I just found my stolen car and couldn't find my wife. I would never harm anyone. I'm not even a violent person. Please delete this as this is defamatory and implies criminal action that was never taken nor I would be involved in. I love them, he wrote. As of the time of writing, Sarah Stock has not responded to the affair allegation. Stay tuned for more updates on Elijah Schaeffer and his deleted tweets controversy. So there's that, right? So GDS say that she getting cooked on her page, right? Well, GDS, we have an update on that whole situation. And I don't think you're going to like it too tough.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Yes, folks, she deleted her Twitter page. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Baby, yes, she did. She deleted the YouTube page. I'm not sorry, the Twitter page. She deleted it. I know GDS is upset. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Did you also know that she deleted her Instagram page?
You want some more?
We might have more. She deleted her Rumble page.
You want some more?
We might have more. She deleted the BitChute page.
You want some more?
We might have more. I'm pretty sure she deleted her Facebook page.
You want some more?
We might have more. She might have deleted the OnlyFans page.
You want some more?
We might have more. She might have deleted her Ellen page.
You want some more?
We might have more. For my wrestling fans, she might have deleted her Ethan page. No, he's still alive. I'm just trying to make a joke here.
You want some more?
We might have more. If she had her druthers, she would have deleted the front page and the back page.
You want some more?
We might have more. No, we don't.
You want some more? Do you? All right, bim, bam, boom. Somebody get this nigga out of my way.
That's right. She deleted the page. Oh, by the way, just to show you something, just to show you how happy she look. I just want to show y'all something. Don't she look happy? Now, this was in Tokyo, allegedly. They said Tokyo Cathedral. I don't know where the hell that is, but yeah. That's a nice photo, is it not? I'm sure Elijah, maybe that's why he went on the rant with the drugs, because he saw that. He couldn't have her. Here's Milo. As a side note, I'm profoundly disgusted by Sarah Stock's plainly counterfeit Catholicism and appalled to my core that she had the nerve to rope the Holy Father into her deceptions. Behavior like this is why we had witch trials. She made her husband wait till marriage while Schaeffer was hitting it raw and Borton the whole time. Brutal. Milo then wrote out later saying, I contacted her husband via DM and said, yo, I'm going to show you how to get out of this. Meaning an annulment. Bruh. There it is. Bruh. Look, even right-wing accounts like this piece of shit account right here, even they're saying something. And you gotta love it when they always talk about how they Aryan, but then they use an anime. Assholes. Highly recommend getting your marriage blessed by the Pope. Results not guaranteed. Milo's full trolling. What's this?
I'm from Newport Beach. I'm single. I've never had a long, serious relationship or anything. I've had like 2 pretty short relationships and a lot of first dates kind of thing.
How many first dates would you say you've had?
No idea, to be honest.
More than 10, more than 20, more than 30?
I don't know. Probably around 20 over my life.
Okay. What's the longest period of time that you've dated a guy?
Like 2.5, 3 months, I think.
Would you call it a situationship?
No.
Have you ever called somebody your boyfriend?
Yeah.
You're also religious, correct?
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
Are you waiting until marriage?
You're Christian.
And a lot of white folk have demonstrated eloquently that they don't have no sense.
She really said that.
Marriage?
Yep.
Have you always waited till marriage?
Yes.
You've always waited till marriage. That ain't what people are saying.
You both are virgins, is that correct?
Yeah. Yes.
She said she was a virgin. Again! Keep telling us lies.
No shame, just
Yeah.
Okay,
Right
cool.
on. I said yes.
What's your body count?
It's 8. 4. I can give like a roundabout.
Sure.
Like 120.
Jesus. She's too experienced.
And a lot of white folk have demonstrated eloquently that they don't have no sense.
120. What the hell? I wonder. Hey, fam, do you wonder? I think we should wonder. Let me look. You think she was in this video?
We love black guys!
You think she was in that video? I think she might have been. All right, keep going. Let me hear this one.
120, okay.
4.
4. Do you see how much they charging? Look at this. You gotta pay $50 for them to read and answer your question. Fuck out of here.
8.
Why is there a doll in the back? This is creepy. She said 8. I'll play it again.
20.
120, okay.
4. 8.
She said 8. 8.
This is the lamest fucking excuse. Only weak niggas say shit like this.
8. I don't believe her.
Stop the cap.
I don't believe her, but you know what? She might have found some desperate Negroes. So we'll let her rock. Now, listen, this one that didn't make the cast of Big Bang Theory, she better not lie.
0.
There you go. Tell the truth. She might be the true virgin in the room.
0.
She might be a true virgin too. Go ahead.
0.
You a damn lie.
Man, you out here, man, what is, boy, you peeling, nigga? Fuck you been doing?
She out there lying. Oh my God.
Whoa.
That's
Okay.
a lot of virgins.
Jake.
That's a lot of virgins. That's what they said. There's only 3. There's only 3 virgins. Well, 2. There's only 2 virgins. That's not a lot. It's like how many chicks are in here? 8. That's only 25%. Y'all be all right.
About purity here. I feel it rubbing off on me.
Oh, shut your ass up. All right, so there's that. Look, somebody said convert the griff. Cheating on your fiance for half a year right up until the marriage, lying and claiming with a straight face that you waited for marriage, invalidating the union, then having a goal to ask for the post blessing and bragging about it. Women. I told y'all MAGA don't like women. There she go. Today I became a Catholic. Sarah Stock cheating on her boyfriend with Elijah Schaeffer. The trad movement is a lie. No shit. To all the people who told me to stop calling out Elijah Schaeffer and Sarah Stock, among many others like that, because my infight and they're on the same side. Never lecture me again. They were never on our side. Next time, listen. Many influencers are like this. I've seen it firsthand. Not my scene. You'd be horrified. Many of your heroes are nothing but trash. Okay. And just to prove it, yeah, see, this post from an account that no longer exists. Here's another look, John Root. So I guess he had nothing to say about black people this week. All right. I used to be a sex worker, but now I'm a trad Catholic. Hey, y'all accepted him. Sarah Stock's husband has met Schaeffer many times, but did not know about their sexual relationship when he proposed. In this recording, Stock can be heard admitting to the affair, adding that she does not plan to tell her husband about it. Huh? Milo is out of line. We're going to play it.
Take any accountability at all because, like, it obviously was my fault too. It happened between us, but even that was, like, not, like, I don't know. I felt like it was, like he got me, like, very intoxicated. Like, I don't even, like.
This is the lamest fucking excuse. Only weak niggas say shit like this.
Breaking out in like a rash, and so he's like, oh, like get some Benadryl, it'll help with the rash. And like now I'm thinking back and it's like that's probably why I like blacked out, because he like intentionally gave me Benadryl and like fed me a bunch of shots and stuff, and like obviously it's like stupid on my part to like go along with that, you know, but at the same time it's like he obviously like knew what he was doing.
So he had it in his mind. Benadryl, what, like does that just make it increases like the toxicity or something, like gets you really screwed up?
Like mixing like a drug like that with alcohol.
When was
she didn't know you're not supposed to be taking alcohol with medicine? She didn't know this. Fam, they're not beating these allegations. Like, I swear to God, they're not. Y'all can't be this dumb. They say it on the label. But, you know, Sarah Stock, she wanted him.
My blue-eyed white dragon!
She's the blue-eyed white bitch. Oh my God, this is it's always them.
Get to work!
Sorry.
Where was he back? I don't even remember this. Oh, that was in DC. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Benadryl for a breakout. Yeah. Okay. That's crazy. Yeah, he is. He. I know how.
Again, like I'm saying, like I'm not saying I don't like have any fault in that. Like it like definitely like ate me up for like a long time.
Yeah.
I feel very bad about it still.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. And I mean, I don't know how you feel about the guy now, but it's like, it's probably worse that you don't, that you like, the more that you learn about him and know who he really is, it probably makes the whole thing worse a little bit.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What did
I
he
mean, I just don't want anything to do with him. Like,
I get you. I totally get you. What did he say about his family? Like, because obviously he has like a family and kids. What was his excuse with that though? Like, how would he justify that?
he was like, oh, my wife doesn't care. She lets me run free or whatever. She doesn't care as long as, because I like take such good care of her, and she just lets me be a man and like do what I want and blah blah blah. Like,
Really?
he was like saying that stuff. Yeah.
Says like the wife doesn't care. Wow.
Yeah.
So he has an open relationship, huh? That's crazy.
Which, I mean,
Did you ever question that, or like?
I was like, that's definitely not, like, I like realized that's not true.
Right.
But also, like, at the time, like, it seemed like, I don't know, just like the way he acted and everyone acted around him and the things he would say around girls, it almost like seemed like that was true. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
and like, obviously, like, I deeply regret that, but also like, I'm not a slut. Like, I mean, that's like a horrible thing, but it's not like I really am like sleeping around or have been. So
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to defend yourself.
it's kind of, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, it's kind of just like not even true for like anyone who knows me. So
Yeah, I mean, you just had a fling with Elijah, and that's, I don't know. I guess he got upset about it. He's just exaggerating. Yeah. I mean, did you? I guess you're not gonna tell anyone, huh? Or I guess I was gonna ask, like, would you tell your husband? I guess this is before your husband, right?
yeah, no, we weren't engaged.
Oh, okay.
But no, I'm not telling anyone.
Yeah. Okay.
And like, I was like I said, like very intoxicated.
Well,
So
he said like it was a couple times, like you were traveling around and like maybe in DC and New York and stuff like that. I'm not trying to.
no.
Oh, this is hilarious. Oh man. Look at they even got transcript. She can't hide from this. The idea that women who are waiting until marriage are doing it to manipulate men to marry them so they can leave and take all their money is kind of schizo, in my opinion. You probably have a 0.01% chance of that happening. Anyone who's going to be a forever bachelor and never procreate because they're not willing to take that risk, especially with a woman they love and trust, is NGMI. Okay, whatever. Milo told him to go to rehab. Okay. And we're going to do exactly what Ben Shapiro's twin sister said. We're leaving. So hopefully you learned something. If you did a dumb job, if not, I try to be better next time. Just understand that we are better than the right wing and the left wing. So we will see y'all around. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Y'all take care, stay safe. And you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence. And hug on your spouses. And just because they left for 10 minutes does not mean you have to call out the National Guard to go find them.
have a good time here? Hello?
Gotta get your groove on.
At the end of the day gotta end.
That's it.